The father and aunt of a Somerset County child killed in an ATV crash last month in court today, but only for a brief time as they waived their charges. Maria Miller has been covering this case. She was there today and has the details. Maria?
Marty, high-profile defense attorney Tom Dickey of Altoona has been hired to represent the Felker family. He was there in court today by their side. He told us he's hoping this case doesn't have to get to the point of trial, but if it does, he says he'll be ready with a solid defense. It's been a little over 3 weeks since 4-year-old Tailynn Felker was tragically killed when the ATV she was riding crashed. It happened along Scratch Hill Road just outside of Meyersdale.
It's just tragic and it's sad and it affects a lot of people.
At the time, police said Tailynn wasn't the only child riding that ATV. They say a 14-year-old was driving while holding her 1-year-old brother with 3 and 9-year-old girls on the back. Police also said they were riding on the road and none of them were wearing helmets, all of which is against the law. For that, Taylynn's father, Bradley Felker, and her aunt, Stacy Felker, were both charged with child endangerment. They were in court Thursday where they waived their right to a preliminary hearing.
I believe that we have a defense, a clean defense to these charges. I would expect my clients to prevail if this case would go to trial, but that's not good for anybody.
Just days after the crash, neighbors and distant family members told police and us that it wasn't the first time the kids crammed onto the ATV and rode around. But defense attorney Tom Dickey says that's just not true.
We would have challenged that and will challenge that if and when the time comes, but that is simply not accurate. This type of arrangement, I believe, maybe it only happened one other time, but not like it was set forth in the complaint.
The 14-year-old driver is also facing charges. Dickey only telling us that she too is devastated.
They've suffered more than people realize, and they really haven't been able to grieve yet at this point. So we need to put an end to this thing.
Bradley and Stacy Felker, who are brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and that 14-year-old driver were all charged 4 days after that crash during Tailyn's funeral. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.